Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So before I continue the quest with Pursina over there, I wanted to point out that they actually added in a new timed event called Tour of the Apparatus. So I might be doing that in this video. It depends on how long it takes to do this, as well as Kuki Shinobu's hangout. Anyways, Aether, you're finally back. How are your investigations going? The spike's adjustments have been completed. I'm still a little worried, but we can only leave it there in the tunnels. I've asked Kadive to make some medicine for Tu and Hao as well. It's all up to you now, Aether. Initialize the spike and seal the openings through which the dark mud is gushing out. Honestly, when Kadive first came to me for help, I thought to myself that I'd just pack the spike up and head to Samara if things didn't work out. In any case, we had enough experiments on the Pursina spikes already. More than enough data that could support a full report. But Tu and Hao, if I just left them here, they would have to deal with this dangerous dark mud for the rest of their lives. I decided that if my research could not help them, and was only good for publishing reports, then it would not be worth very much at all. That's why I decided to find some way to stop the ley lines from spewing this mud. I must admit that coming into contact with this dark mud was something of a wake-up call for me as well. I believe in your strength, but the areas where the mud flows freely are still very dangerous, so be careful, Aether. Got it. Ha ha ha. I was talking about you. The spike can indeed decrease the effect the mud has on the monsters if deployed at the ley line ruptures. But the monsters that have been attracted there too are just too numerous. So please, you have to take care of yourself. Okay, what is that thing in the background over there? Okay, it's the Pursina spike. I was wondering. So let's go ahead and activate this. Okay, so I have to accumulate a certain number of points for this one. Kind of weird.
Time for takeoff. Rest and reboot.
I guess every single one of these have been kind of different. What does that do? Activate something? Huh. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, I was wondering what the activate button was supposed to be. Let's do that. Oh. There we are.
Think you can get away?
Gather them all up.
Let's play.
Ooh. Hello, you guys.
Take flight.
Let's
Break the ice.
defeat these guys as quickly as possible. I wonder how many points I need. I currently have 3,200. But oh.
Time for takeoff.
Slimes.
Yahoo! Allow me.
There we go.
My apologies.
4,000 points now. I don't know if that's good or not.
Solidify. This is.
I imagine that it's probably okay.
Whirling snow.
I need to get these guys frozen. There we go. Yeah, this should do it. I've always hated fighting against these things. Let's do that. Gather that.
Stabilize.
Gather these guys up because why not?
Allow me.
5,600 points now. Oh. Some of these guys, huh?
Whirling snow.
Okay, there we go. It took a little bit for Takomi's elemental skill to pop back up.
My apologies.
Okay, I only have enough time to kill this guy. And that's assuming that I get lucky.
Allow me.
I should have switched back to Ayako. Well, so 6,200 is my score. Whether or not that's good, we'll find out. I'm assuming that there's some reason for that. How did it go? Did you manage to operate the spike successfully? Yes, it went well. Most of the dark bud is gone. Good. Good. Though the Pursina spike cannot seal the opening in one go, as long as it is successful once, continued operation should not be an issue. This means that it's really just a matter of time before the opening closes completely. Our problem is, therefore, solved. I must record this. For all I know, I may yet become a figure of some influence in the academia once the full research report on the Pursina spikes is submitted. I must write it into my future memoirs. I can see it now. My experiments with the preternaturally skilled Aether at the chasm. I'll be waiting eagerly for that day to come. Haha, well, I fear I'm not hardly as good at writing stories as I am at reports. I can only hope that you'll forgive any flaws in my work. Okay. Is that like the end of that whole quest? Find out in a second here. Once I claim whatever reward I can get for this. So let's go to the challenge and go to the very end of this. Claim all of these. Okay, yeah, that's what the score was about. You can claim different levels of prizes for that. That's the only one that had something like that too. And now let's head on over to where Kuki Shinobu is.
Please, you don't want to do this. You could have just left us in jail instead.
Slowly back away.
Are you serious?
Shinobu, please calm down.
Huh. Kuki Shinobu teaches the three a painful lesson.
Oh.
There we go.
Now that you've taught them a lesson, you can get back to your original plan for today.
You got off lightly. I have more important things to do today. We'll finish this off tomorrow. Is that clear?
Huh? Tomorrow? Do we have to?
Excuse me?
Got it. We'll leave you to your other plans.
Okay, Kuki Shinobu leaves.
Oh, why did you just stand there and watch? Don't you care about us at all?
It was gonna happen sooner or later.
I guess that's true. And the longer she puts it off, the angrier she gets.
But she said there'll be more to come tomorrow.
Oh, if only Shinobu was busy tomorrow, too.
Hey, how about we hold her up somehow, so she still has things left to do tomorrow?
That sounds kind of risky. If we end up sabotaging Shinobu's work, even Boss wouldn't be able to protect us. Would he? Yeah, if Shinobu ever found out it was us, I don't even want to think about it.
I'd put a stop to it longer before Shinobu ever found out.
No way. We won't do anything bad. We're just gonna go and have a look and, hold things up if it's possible. I mean, we can't just sit here and do nothing, can we?
These guys are really smart.
If you don't trust us, why don't you come and watch? To keep an eye on us.
I'm pretty sure that I will.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with just taking a look. Who knows? Maybe it'll give us some other ideas. Also, if the Traveler's there, we can probably talk our way out if we get discovered.
Okay then. From what Shinobu was just saying now, she should be heading to the Uyu restaurant. Let's quietly follow her and just see how it goes.
Okay then, we'll go over there. Okay, here we
Looks
are.
like they're not on the first floor. Maybe they're upstairs.
Are you sure we should go up there? I gotta psych myself up first.
Let's talk to Genta.
How about you head up first?
Maybe I can watch the exits. Keep them clear.
Let's talk to Mamoru.
We need to be super stealthy when we head up. Mustn't make a sound.
I didn't know about that. Oh,
This is Miss Kuki Shinobu, whom I've recommended to you before.
I wasn't expecting to see Kujo-Sara here.
Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Kuki Shinobu. I studied law in Liyue, so while I couldn't claim to be an expert, I do have a rudimentary grasp of the basics.
From what I've heard, Miss Kuki, I'm sure you're being very modest. I'm looking forward to working together.
I can assure you that she is exceptionally capable. All the Doshin from the police station have vouched for her abilities.
Well, with such a glowing endorsement, I'm almost tempted to ask you if you'd like to start right away, Miss Kuki.
You flatter me, Madame Norika. But perhaps we can discuss the role in detail over our meal before deciding how well I'm suited to the role.
Oh, forgive me for getting ahead of myself. You're quite right, Miss Kuki. Let's continue this discussion as we dine, or the food will get cold.
It's quite understandable to be hungry for top talent.
Akira, Genta, did you hear that? Is Shinobu at a job interview? And look who it's with, the Tenryo Commission Tengu.
Okay, you guys want to leave now?
Never thought I'd see that self-important Tengu acting so polite. Who's that other woman they're with? Some big shot official?
Well, duh! That Tengu is the Shogunate's general, so that other lady has gotta be someone ridiculously high up.
Well, whoever it is, it looks like Shinobu is gonna take a new job with the Shogunate. You heard him. The job's practically hers already.
But without Shinobu, what's gonna happen to the Arataki gang?
Oh no. They're gonna do something stupid.
We gotta do something! Quick, let's go tell the boss! He should be looking for Oni Kabuto nearby!
Oh. Oh, great. So now we gotta go find Arataki Ito. I wonder if the option to go up here and talk to them is
Hey,
there.
don't let Shinobu and the Tengu see you!
Okay.
Come on, let's head back and talk things through with the boss.
Oh, I got an achievement for trying to do that.
Boss! Bad news, boss! Really bad!
Whoa, hey, what's with the panic vibes, huh? This is the Arataki gang, remember? It ain't bad news till we show up, am I right? So come on, what's up?
It's Shinobu. She...
Shinobu's gonna go work for the Tengu!
What? Shinobu found a new job? You have got to be kidding me.
Nah.
No, it's true, boss. We saw her at the interview with our own eyes, didn't we?
She was interviewing, but
That's slimy. I knew that Tengu had her greedy eyes on Shinobu. I mean, she's obviously jealous of the Arataki gang's top-class talent, but now she's trying to poach my people? Ah, that thieving Tengu!
shouldn't we ask Shinobu about this first?
But they're already asking her for a start date!
It's in the bag. The interview is clearly just a formality.
Well, based on my experience of interviewing once every 3 days, I know for a fact that they will have been plotting this for a long time by now.
I don't think Shinobu would switch jobs for no reason. Could this all just be a misunderstanding?
Oh, there is no way she... Well, actually, you know what? You could be right. She does get treated pretty well in the Arataki gang. I mean, every time we win some snacks, she does get first pick.
But I heard that a day's salary in the Shogunate is enough to buy a week's worth of
Agreed.
snacks for the whole gang.
Yeah, but still, in the Arataki gang, we have a more relaxed working environment, don't we? Seriously, have you ever seen that Tengu smile? No! She always has that same sour look on her face.
But we seem to be the only ones who are relaxed, no? Every time we get caught, Shinobu's the one who has to come and get us out.
Do you think maybe after we got arrested for posting flyers this time, Shinobu finally had enough?
If it were me, I'd be looking for a new job.
Wait, so it's not a misunderstanding then?
It's all our fault. We made Shinobu angry and now she's found a new job.
I think I made things worse.
Boss, what are we gonna do? Without Shinobu, the Arataki gang won't survive.
All right, you guys, come with me. We'll go door to door and apologize, and we'll tear down all the flyers.
Oh, that may not be such a bad idea after all.
What? But boss, it took you months to make those.
Don't you think I know that? I know what it took. We have to show Shinobu we're truly sorry, and this is... it's the only way.
Boss!
Also, I need you to do something for me.
Let's hear it.
Go find Shinobu and tell her you want an interview.
Okay.
If you tell Shinobu that you want to join us, suddenly she'll have a whole different outlook on the future of the Arataki gang.
How about no?
With you and Shinobu as my trusty number twos and Arataki numero uno Ito running the show, we'd be unstoppable. The Shogunate would have a tough time competing with us then, huh?
Whoa, nice one, boss.
Uh-huh.
The Arataki gang rules.
What do you say, partner?
Alright, but just this once. Why are you agreeing, Aether?
Haha, okay. I'll leave Shinobu to you then. Boys, we've got some apologies to make.
All right then. You can expect us to be in touch very soon to follow up, Miss Kuki.
It's getting late. I should get back. I hope that the next time we meet, we'll be at the headquarters of the Tenryou Commission.
Thank you. I'm truly honored.
Sara and the others say goodbye to Kuki Shinobu.
Huh? When did you get here?
I just arrived. Yeah, I just arrived.
Whatever. What did you want? Have Genta and the guys caused a scene again?
I'd like to join the Arataki gang.
An interview? You want to join the Arataki gang? You haven't consumed any strange substances, have you?
Of course not.
So this isn't a joke. Huh. That kind of makes this even more concerning.
So she agrees.
It's not like you don't know the Arataki gang, so what's gotten into you? I mean, what sparked your interest in joining?
I like the people.
I see. Well, enjoying
Which
it
is
from
true.
the outside is one thing, but actually being in the gang is a whole different story.
And we also agree on that.
I have to go into town to take care of some routine gang business. You can come with me. Consider it your internship. After that, if you still want to join us,
Then I'm in.
we'll see how it goes.
Now, based off that conversation, Aether should be able to figure out that she has absolutely no intention of leaving, so it would be a very simple matter just to tell them, you know, them being Ito and the others, that she's not gonna leave.
Ah,
Whatever.
Shinobu. Can I get you anything?
No thanks, Mr. Shimura. I'm actually here to apologize on behalf of the Arataki gang for the whole posting flyers incident.
I'm willing to bet Ito and them have already come by here.
Oh, that. Don't worry about it. Your boss and his pals already came to apologize. Not only did they take down all the flyers, they cleaned up the shop for me, too.
Yep.
Wait, are you sure that was the Arataki gang? Did the leader have horns on his head?
Sure did. Ah, it looks like at long last, they've turned over a new leaf.
I doubt
How
that.
is this possible?
Maybe it's your influence at work.
I find this all very hard to believe. Let's head to Tsukumomono Groceries.
Okay, sure. Wherever that might be. Oh, it's very close by. Oh, ah. Here we go. Hi, Aoi.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. What can I do for you?
Sorry, Miss Aoi. I'm here on behalf of the Arataki gang regarding the incident with the flyers.
Oh, the flyers? A bunch of guys came by and cleaned them up already. They also kept loudly proclaiming that they were gonna compensate me in full if it was the last thing they did. This whole thing really wasn't a huge deal, so I told them that if they really wanted to make it up to me, they could just buy something from the shop.
Which I'm sure they did.
They huddled together and discussed it for a while, and in the end they bought the most expensive item in the store, even though all four of them had to empty their pockets to get enough mora.
Huh.
What the? Have they really had a change of heart?
See, your teaching was not in vain.
There's one more person we need to apologize to. Let's go.
This is almost seeming like it should have been the last hangout event I did. Just because of how it's turning out. Anyways. You know, amongst, like, getting all that different endings
girl
for
in
her.
the mask! Guess what? The guy with the horns came to see me, and he gave me back all the snacks he won off me yesterday.
Well, that was nice, huh?
Wow, did he? Well, I also brought some snacks. You can take them too. Then you'll have extra in case they come to play cards with you again.
No need. They promised they're never gonna take my snacks again.
Is this really the same Arataki gang I know?
They were, never mind.
No, I have to see it with my own eyes.
Huh? Look, they're down there right now.
Okay, let's go see. Right down there. Ah, yeah. I hope I don't
It's
die.
really them. Huh. Unbelievable.
I was about to say, I hope I don't die from taking fall damage. That can happen sometimes.
Are you posting flyers again?
No, we're innocent. We're cleaning them up.
You Tenryo Commission types. Maybe if you opened your eyes, you'd see that people can change. Ever think of that? Playing the blame game before you even understand the situation. No wonder you're always catching the wrong people.
Sorry, Doshin. Please don't mind them. They're just a little overexcited.
Shinobu and the Traveler! We're saved!
I know how preposterous it sounds, but they have in fact been cleaning up the flyers. Numerous witnesses in this area can attest to that.
But I just heard about a street gang who've been reported for posting flyers. And look at this thing! This is clearly the guy with the horns. Even the expression is identical.
Oh, turns out this Tenryo blockhead's a real art connoisseur. Yeah, really captures my style, doesn't it?
So, you admit it then? Right, that's it. You're coming with me to the police station.
Oh boy.
Wait, please. I can explain.
What's going on?
So sorry, Madam Norika. I'm just stopping some hooligans from posting flyers.
We already told you we are innocent. Are you even listening?
You've been detained
Not
at the police
completely.
station for graffiti countless times. You're really trying to tell me you're an innocent man?
Exactly.
Well, Oni, but that's beside the point. It's different this time, I swear!
Doshin, this is Miss Kuki, a business partner of mine. I can vouch for her honest and forthright character. If her friends have done anything wrong, she will not hide it. Perhaps we could hear her out first? After all, since we're going to be working together in a few days, it would be a shame to let something like this come between us, don't you think?
Working together? Oh, you mean the thing Madam Kujo-Sara briefed us on? Understood. We will hear your explanation.
All right.
Kuki Shinobu explains the situation to Doshin Amano.
I see. So, you did post the flyers, but then you did the responsible thing and came back to clear them up. It seems I jumped to conclusions on this occasion. Please, accept my apologies.
Totally understandable.
No apology needed. We know how much trouble we've created for you in the past.
Well, I'm glad to see that the misunderstanding is resolved. Well, I will see you soon. I hope we can work together effectively.
Most certainly, ma'am.
Boss, did you hear what they said? This means Shinobu has already made her decision?
Yep, looks like it's time for us to make a decision too. Move to the backup plan.
Oh no, they're about to do something stupid.
Guys, chill. What are you up to now?
Shinobu, thank you for everything!
Hey, what's this all about?
Shinobu, this is a parting gift from all of us in the Arataki gang. We all pitched in and bought you this from Tsukumomono Groceries. We know it's nothing compared to your salary in the Shogunate, but...
A Naku weed bracelet? What am I supposed to do with this?
Shinobu, don't forget about us when you're at the Tenryo Commission.
Maybe I was wrong about them doing something stupid.
We'll all try and be better people, and better Oni. We promise to stay out of trouble and not make your job difficult.
Wait, who said I'm leaving?
Also, Shinobu, when you couldn't find your snacks last week, the truth is, I ate them. And last month, I stole that toy we won, and when you came and asked me for it, I lied, and I told you it was broken.
Hey, no crying. We talked about this. Send her off with a smile, all right? Who are we? We're the Arataki gang. Shinobu is moving on to better things. We should be happy for her.
You're right. You're right, boss.
Oh, good grief.
The Arataki gang rolls.
Shinobu.
Hey, don't you start too.
Oh, is this the Arataki gang you mentioned, Miss Kuki? What an interesting group of people.
Yes, sorry for making a scene.
I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Norika, a merchant who does business between Inazuma and Liyue. Recently, I've been negotiating a business deal with the Tenryou Commission regarding medical supplies.
Of course.
Huh? A merchant? Wait, so you're not a shogunate official?
Of course not. I'm just a merchant. I was lucky enough to secure exclusive sales rights for some new first aid supplies from Boo Boo Pharmacy recently. So I thought I would ask the Tenryou Commission if they would be interested in establishing a long-term supply relationship. Injuries are a regular occurrence in the army, after all. Cross-border trade is a complicated affair, but fortunately, Madame Kujo Sara was able to bring in a legal consultant proficient in the laws of both nations.
Oh, you mean Shinobu?
That's right. Thanks to Miss Kuki, our negotiations went very smoothly. The rest of the process will probably take another 10 to 15 days. After that, I will have to borrow Miss Kuki from you again for a while.
I thought so.
I can definitely spare the time, so long as these guys stay out of trouble.
Yes. I have a little compensation for you all. Here, some trial packs of our new supplies. Miss Kuki tells me that you often find yourselves in injury-prone situations. I heartily recommend our product.
This is unexpected. So she's really a merchant?
Oh, you guys, I knew you must have gotten the wrong idea. Shinobu would never quit. Look at all this fuss you made over nothing. Planning a whole leaving ceremony.
But wasn't the backup plan your idea, boss?
Of course it was.
All right, well, if we're done here, I'm gonna head to Tsukumomono Groceries and see if they'll let me return the bracelet.
Oh no.
Wait up, boss! We'll come with you!
Hold it right there. Last week's snacks, last month's toy. What else aren't you telling me?
Oh, the thing is, you see...
Calm down, Shinobu.
You've all got your new first aid supplies. Don't you want to test them out?
Run, run, run!
Oh, good grief. They ruined it for themselves at the end. The Arataki Gang Community Service Chronicle. The Arataki Gang's path is never short of bumps along the way, even in such matters as sweeping the streets. Let's save that very fast. That was neat. Okay, let's claim the prize for that and see which path I ended up taking as well. Ending reward there. And which path was that? Okay, it was the very bottom one. Does that have a split off at any point? No? Oh wow, that's a little bit surprising. So, this final middle path is the one that'll have two different paths at some point. To different endings. Anyways, now it's time to head on over to the toy making we shall go, which requires me to go to the Adventurers Guild in Inazuma. Actually, you know what? Before I talk to Catherine there, I'm gonna read the thing right here. So, a toy merchant from Fontaine created a device that can create toys and furnishings as long as the right materials are inserted into it. Help him gather the materials with which to make some test products. Okay then. Hello, Catherine. Traveler in Paimon. You're right on cue. Right on cue for what? For a commission that's suited for you. I was about to reach out to you. A commission that suits us? Don't tell Paimon that you want us to look for things to drive Hilly Charles off. Or drive Hilly Charles off, rather. Or come to pick up some garbage on the rooftop, or to fetch some suspicious-looking goods. Oh, don't misunderstand. The commission is indeed suited for you, and by suited I mean... it's fun, and there are rich rewards to be had as well. I hope that she's telling the truth there. It'd be great if she was. Rich rewards? Being fun certainly doesn't seem important to Paimon, huh? But being fun is also important. So what is this commission about? The requester is a toy merchant from Fontaine. His name is Bertrand. I think I'm saying that correctly. He came to sell toys in Inazuma and is currently looking for an assistant to help him with toy making. He's a businessman after all. That explains why he promised some very generous rewards when he put up the request at the Adventurers Guild. buddy. Somehow I can't leave Rito at the moment. Please go and ask him about the details of the commission. Sure, we'll head to Rito and look for him right away. Okay, over to Rito. Ahaha! I now have everything ready. I'll sell each toy for thousands of mora. Then, with tens of thousands of them sold, I can easily earn tens of millions. Ha 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 ha. Hello, are you Bertrand? Ah, yes, I am. Are you two toy buyers who caught wind of my business? But it's a shame that I can't sell you any toys yet, because I haven't started mass productions. But no worries, the production line is being built as of now. You can register and make a deposit if you're interested. I'll inform you when the toys are ready, and then you can proceed to pay the balance. Hold your horses. We're not here to buy your toys. Oh? You aren't toy buyers. So if you got something to say, tell me quick. Don't waste my time. And be concise. My time is precious. Whoa, what a change of attitude. We're here to help. You put up a request at the Adventures Guild, didn't you? Ah, so you're the assistant sent by the Adventurers Guild. Welcome. You could have told me earlier. Yes, I did put up that request. How should I address you to? Sudden a change of attitude again. Paimon is, Paimon. Then how about you? I'm Aether. Aether? I think I've heard this name somewhere. Were you once a wanted criminal too? A wanted criminal too? Haha, that's a long story. I was once arrested by the Tenryou Commission due to a small incident. Or accident. What on earth did you do to get yourself arrested by the Tenryou Commission? It was not a big deal. I just missed something when I made the last batch of toys. It was a really small mistake. Not a big deal. A small mistake? Hehe, those toys would explode if you triggered something inside them. That's all. No big deal, you know, just a little explosion. Explode? Ahem. It's really no biggie. No one got hurt, luckily. But the Doshin from the Tenryou Commission still confiscated my toys without a second thought. The way I see it, those toys could still be sold as lovely-looking bombs. When I first arrived, I borrowed some mora from the International Trade Association to start my business. Who'd have thought that I would end up being... Who would have thought that I would end up being confined in Rito, not allowed to enter any other areas of Inazuma? You obviously had this coming. Hang on, since you owe the International Trade Association money, how do you plan to pay us? Be rest assured, I haven't spent all my money, and I can clear my debt once I'm able to produce toys again and get them sold. Then I can give you the rich rewards as promised. Is this really gonna work? I have some confidence in Inazuma's toy market. My toys were very popular before people realized that they can explode. And you know what? They actually got even more popular after that. Of course they did, sure. Anyways, if my plan still fails in the end, I'll pay off my debts by giving all the toys to Kurisu. Please lend me a hand. Hehe. But what do you want us to help you with? Well, all my toys are produced by this machine that I built, which looks very weird, by the way. It's called One of a Kind, Never Failing, Engineer-Grade, Second-Generation Furnace-Powered Machine. Speaking of my One of a Kind, Never Failing, Engineer-Grade, Second-Generation Furnace-Powered Machine... what a tongue twister. Yep, let Paimon think about it. Let's call it the Great Machine. Wait a second. This name is too short. It doesn't sound impressive at all. The other one kind of sounds stupid, though. Sometimes The shorter it is, the easier it is to remember. The Great Machine. Paimon thinks it rolls off the tongue very well. Well, it's not exactly a great name, but it's better than the other one. Okay, I've indeed been told that that I have bad taste in names. I'll take your word for it just this once. Paimon's taste in names isn't exactly any better. Hey! Ha 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 ha. Anyways, my great machine can automatically analyze the materials added into it, and then choose the most appropriate method to assemble them. But last time I added some strange mechanics that caused the toys to explode. So this time I've reflected on the mistake and rebuilt the machine. Theoretically speaking, it should be fine. Theoretically speaking. That's why I need people to test it. In all, the collection process involves 3 steps: source material collection, elemental charge, and core activation. We need to collect things like ores, fruits, and flowers as the base materials. Next, we need to infuse the materials with elemental energy to allow the process to move forward. And finally, we power the materials with the energy drawn from the cores of elemental life forms. Today, let's try the first step: source material collection. Here, take this material collector. Remember to directly put anything you collect into the collector, lest it be contaminated by other elements. Okay, leave it to me. Thanks. Let me adjust the device one last time. I'm counting on you to collect the materials. So, equip the material collector and carry out the collection of required materials. When you have collected the required amount of materials, the material collector's progress will increase. After the progress reaches 100%, you will enter the next process. So, I have to equip it like a gadget, right? That's what I'm guessing. Let's see this very fast. Yeah, it's in my gadget section of this whole thing. Oh, I should put this down very fast. Here we go. Let's add some materials to this. I think the materials I want to add are these sweet flowers. So let's go ahead and do that, because I have so many of the things. Then this.
Stabilize.
Come on. Come on. Oh, I can't switch to a different character because I'm too close.
Take flight.
Sometimes that happens. And then it's just a matter of beating this thing up until it gives me what I want. At least that's how it's always been. Okay, I got a fair amount of stuff that time. What's this saying? Quest creations? Quest creations. What's this about? Collect 3 ores in the wild. Collect 3 flowers in the wild. Collect 6 fruits in the wild. Okay, so... interesting. So this one will unlock in 13 hours. This one will unlock in 13 hours and 1 day, I'm assuming. So let's go ahead and collect the 3 ores, 3 flowers, and 3 fruits. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Those don't count as flowers? Huh. That's a little bit surprising. Oh, I need to collect them in order. So I have to collect the 3 ores first. Okay, I was like really confused there because it was making no sense. Like, basically the flowers and stuff that I was collecting weren't getting added to the total percentage. Okay, so there are definitely some ores right here.
Solidify.
So let's collect those. Now that we've collected the ores, let Paimon see. Next we need some flowers. Okay, mints count as flowers, which is neat. Here we go. Great, then we'll need many fruits. Okay, the valberries count as the fruits, which is nice, because you can usually find those in bunches. And there we go. We've collected all the materials Bertrand needs. Aether, let's bring them to him. How's it going? Have you collected any materials? They're all in the collector. Alright then, let me add the materials to my one-of-a-kind, never-failing... It's a great machine! Fine. Let me add the materials to the Great Machine. Bertrand connects the collector to the Great Machine. Wow, what's next? Will the machine go chug, 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 and then spill out the toys with a crackle and kaboom? Ha 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 ha, that is totally impossible. Pretty thinking. That's only the first step to the 3 processes. We're far from getting things done. Paimon gets it, so we need to complete all the processes, huh? Yep, and we need all 3 processes in order to produce the toys. That's so troublesome. Look at you, always wanting a quick fix. It takes patience to make toys. We must infuse every process with... with what? Oh, Paimon gets it. It's toys we're making. After all, so we must infuse every process with real passion. Yep, my passion for Mora. Although that's not what Paimon was thinking. Paimon does share the sentiment. Hey. Hee, Paimon was just trying to make conversation. Then, Bertrand, what do we do next? Should we move on to the following processes? No worries, since I've recently adjusted the machine, and this particular process hasn't been tested yet, I need to check if it works well with the materials, which, to be honest, are really weird materials. The only ones that I think would work would be the ore, but, you know, for making toys. This requires some time. Please come back later. Okay, that's not too surprising. So first of all, let's claim our prize for this. Quest creation. There we go. And then let's also claim whatever prize I can get for doing stuff here. I think it was just collecting minerals, yeah. What else do I want to do? Do I want to make some wishes? I think I will. Because Arataki Ito is up, and I might actually get lucky enough to finally get him. Wow. I really did get lucky enough to get him? Okay then. Awesome. I'm actually really surprised. I wasn't actually expecting to get him. So, that was indeed awesome. Maybe a while before I can actually use them. You know, I have so many characters that I haven't really gotten the chance to properly use. Anyway, so yeah, this is where I'm going to be stopping. Thank you very much for watching. And the next time I play, I'll be continuing Kuki Shinobu's quest, obviously. Or not quest, but hangout event. And then, aside from that, I'm assuming I'll be doing the next part of this. So yeah, thanks again, see you next time, and bye-bye.